Hey guys, Gameboy3800 here, once again back in Forza Horizon 5. Last time out, we saw the cursed AF Ford Falcon, unable to beat either the Mercury Cyclone or the Buick GSX. Today though, we're going back to form. C-Class starting point, and we can get a lot of power with the Dodge Charger. This car's got a lot of power, a lot of potential for power. If power and torque is the way to go, then this is one of the few cars that might be able to put up a good fight against that Buick GSX. How is the stock gearbox? Stock gearbox is pretty okay. Could go for a street transmission, but for no extra PI from standard, we could get a sport one. That might be what we have to go for. Give it a rally diff. Give it a stage of brakes. We haven't really needed brakes too much this series. Some cars seem to be able to get away with no brake upgrades, so that's cool. I go to the arrow and not forget that. Putting on a rear wing does reduce PI by a whole heap, and putting on a front splitter doesn't add any. So that's what we're gonna do. Gonna give it the supercharger. We have some broken materials on that sprocket, so that's funny. And we are going to supercharge it. Look at that. We've got a lot of torque, a lot of horsepower. And back in the B class we go. We can't even get a stage of flywheel. That's a good sounding supercharger too. I like that. So getting back into form with the Dodge Charger does actually feel quite relieving. We've been trying some different builds. We could get even more power with a different gearbox, but I think getting better gears will be the way to go. Like, how much extra horsepower can we gain with 6 PI? We can get into 700 foot-pounds of torque. That's the territory where it could be insane. We get close, but no cigar. So put that back on. Now we can't sneak a free power upgrade on anymore, so oh well. Maybe without a flywheel. It's kind of right on the border. Oh well. Can't win them all. Can I get anything on the driveline as well? I can. Look at that. Alright. 1.6 lateral Gs, that's pretty good. 581 horsepower, below 4,000 pounds. This is probably going to be a good car. If this isn't a good car and can't put up a good fight against the Buick GSX, then something is broken with this game. So, it says this engine cannot rev at all, but it actually can rev to almost 7,000. So, that's why we want to use this gearbox in order to get those gear ratios tighter. Because it's higher than it says. I don't know why the front's so high there. Let's do that. Even it out. Or hang on. There we go. Even it out like that. Get some free grip. And front and rear wings. Front wing, not the worst, but far from the best. 1.0 lateral Gs. Good to go. That seems to be the way to go there. I wonder. I'm going to go back to the upgrade shop. Do the brakes cost anything? No, they don't. Oh well. I was wondering if I could get a tiny bit more power. You know, you can be greedy like that sometimes, but not this time. So if the brakes don't cost anything, you might as well go for them. They'll help. Good damping and all that around here. Maybe do that. We are good to go. Dodge Charger RT. Let's see how you do up against the Buick GSX. Yeah, it revs to like 6,800 RPM instead of just 5,000. And we stay on boost that whole time. We don't lose any pressure like we do with the Pro Charger. But that's why this car is going to do good. Why not? Up to the top of the mountain we go with a Caldera Scramble. I wish one of these races would have the Volcano going boom. Oh well. I can drive to be myself. Can we get into the 47s? We've been trying to do this ever since the Buick GSX. Been difficult. That just shows how hard this category is. So I'm going to take a look at some of the past cars we've done. How much horsepower did the Chevelle have? The Chevelle had 636 horsepower, 700 foot-pounds of torque. It had a little bit more weight than the Charger. The Buick had a lot more weight, a lot less horsepower. About the same torque though, like even more torque than the Hemi here. But still, it's insane. Gonna go for the Charger, of course. The Buick is kind of magically fast. Nobody knows why. It's so heavy. I guess it's so stable. How is it gonna go for the Charger? I really have no idea. Hopefully pretty good. Is this car stable through the turns? That's a good question. This engine is proving to be pretty good though, because of how high it can rev and just stay up there and not lose power. Clear these rocks. It'll take a couple of laps to clear those rocks until we get our fastest lap time, but it's still good. Well, let's see here. Does the Buick catch up the hill? Yeah, it does. Even with that little horsepower, it makes it up so much torque. We do have a better line through there, though. Oh, this is going to be a close race. Look at this. So close. I kind of like running it in deep there. We can get a pretty okay exit. We can match the Buick up the hill until we need to shift. Buick's still doing pretty good. It's definitely stable. No mistake there. We've cleared those rocks, so this should be one of the fastest laps we do here. Don't shift, don't shift, don't shift. Go. What? No, 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 no. That's not fair. I have a good run. I gotta do it again. 47.6. Oh man. Split out too much. It's not gonna be a faster lap. God dang it. How did that not dirty my lap? That's a really good question. 47.688. That's, that's a pretty good lap considering how wide I went on that last turn. I thought I was going to have a bad lap after turn 1. We could beat the Buick. We could get into the 47s. Good job, Dodge Charger. And that's the last lap, so we're going to collect reward. Very nice. Good job, Charger. Proving once and for all, a good balance of handling and outright power is the way to go for muscle cars. That's going to do it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed, you can leave a like, favorite, comment, share, and of course, don't forget to subscribe as well. Thanks, Game Boy. I'll see you all in the future. Goodbye, everybody.